All right, I am trying to knock out all of the videos today. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna restart because my screen just did something, so I don't know if y'all heard the beginning of that. But what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to knock out all of the videos that I need to do today and cover everything that I've been asked about by customers here recently. So, first things first, I announced it as soon as it was completed, but obviously, I have a new website, www.gottobeoshun.org. So, it is no longer .com. That one is completely shut down. It is .org. And I did put the website address in the title. So that is the new website. Second of all, I created at the same time that I was creating the website, I created a new format for the classes. So I want to make sure that I give a longer description so that everyone can understand how the classes work at this point in time and how they will be operating for the foreseeable future. Okay. So I'm still offering the Black Witchcraft classes. And I'm also offering the Wizards of the Perfect Black classes. So the Wizards of the Perfect Black are the classes that I created for men of color because they kept requesting a class. So I created classes for them as well. So let's begin with Black Witchcraft because those were the original classes. So as of now, Black Witchcraft has been broken up into one, two, three, four courses. Each course has four classes in it. Okay? So the first course is Full Connection with the Dark Mothers. Now, this is a course that explains to you the history of witchcraft. It explains to you how and why witchcraft is black. It gives you the origins of witchcraft and its connection to black people, specifically black women in this day and time. That is the first course. This consists of four separate classes. Each class is an hour long, and each class has its own topic connected to connection with the Dark Mothers and the origins of witchcraft. So that is the first class. That is now Black Witchcraft Class 1. Okay. The second one is Black Witchcraft 2. This particular course, which has four classes in it, explains to you the basics of spellcasting, of divination, of crystals and herbs, and of deities. Okay? That is Black Witchcraft 2 on the website. The next class is Black Witchcraft 3. In this class, which is again in this course, which is four classes, you get the explanation of your personal godhood, your divinity, how to utilize sexual alchemy, and how to create a power vortex within your home. So, those are the topics that are discussed within those four classes. That is Black Witchcraft 3. Black Witchcraft 4 is manifestation, divination, and the invocation of deity. That is Black Witchcraft 4. That's broken up into four classes. I know I just mentioned three topics, but some of those topics require two classes. So all of these are broken up into four classes. Okay? And it looks like I'm lagging. I hope that I'm not lagging. I'll go back through and watch the video and check and see. All right, so that is Black Witchcraft. Black Witchcraft 1, Black Witchcraft 2, Black Witchcraft 3, and Black Witchcraft 4. Each course cost $150, which means that each class is $37.50 because each course has four classes. If you need to pay in installments, there is a button to the left that will allow you to be connected to, I'm trying to remember what it is called. Oh, automatic recurring payments. That's the name of it. So there's a button to the left. If you click on the class itself, it's, excuse me, going to assume that you're going to pay the whole 150. If you click on the button to the left, it will allow you to be signed up for automatic recurring payments. So you can still pay in installments, all right? And that's Black Witchcraft 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, for Wizards of the Perfect Black, there are only 3 courses. Each course consists of 4 classes. Wizards of the Perfect Black are the courses created for men of color. Felt like I had an ant crawling on me, y'all. So the first course, which contains 4 classes, is Sons of the Dark Mother. This course gives you an explanation of what it means to be a son of the dark mother. How do you connect to your power as a Black man? How do you utilize this power? And how is this power connected to you? And why within the universe? What is your place in the universe as a Black man who understands his magical power? That's the first course, 4 classes. The second course is similar to the second course for the ladies. This is the one that deals with herbs, with crystals, with deities, excuse me, and with cycles. And so this is Wizards Part 2. And that again, 4 classes. And the last one for the men is the manifestation and divination, Wizards Part 3. So this teaches you how to manifest what you need in your life and various forms of divination that can be utilized by people who are not initiated into a specific priesthood. Because there are forms of divination that everyone can use. And so I like to make sure that everyone knows they have access to those. So that is Wizards of the Perfect Black 1, 2, and 3. Again, each course is $150. Each class is $37.50. If you need to pay in installments, as I said before, there is a button to the left that you can click and it will sign you up for automatic recurring payments. Now, a class that I added last summer because the sisters were requesting it is the Pechanga course. Pechanga is a course for sexual healing and sexual magic. So Pechanga Part 1 consists of 4 classes. It is the Black woman's care of her sexual self. All right. Pechanga Part 2 explains to you the spiritual nature of your regenerative organs and how to use them for sexual magic. So your regenerative organs are your sexual organs, okay? And this is a course in explaining how they are used for your sex magic. The same prices still apply. Each course contains 4 classes. Each class is $37.50. Again, if you need to pay in installments, that is available for you. I also offer my essays on Black witchcraft and Black woman power. That is just a study guide. It contains some of the essays that I've written during grad school, some essays that I wrote years ago before starting grad school, but the topic is Black witchcraft and Black woman power. And that's available for anyone. And that's also listed here with the classes. Now, those are all the classes that I've been offering. But due to some needs that were expressed by sisters who had already taken Black Witchcraft, I also created 2 summer intensive courses. And so these are just 8-week courses that are going on in the summer that you can sign up for anytime. So the first summer intensive that began last week is the Orisha Intensive. Now with the Orisha Intensive, every Wednesday night we meet at 8 and we go into great depth about metaphysical and spiritual understanding of an Orisha. So last week we did Obatala, and this week we will be doing Osain. So this gives you a spiritual understanding, but I also focus on the cultural understanding of the deities. If you are not familiar with Anago culture, then your understanding of the deities will be incomplete. You won't be able to understand the deities. I made a video about this. Many people take an Abrahamic, which means Christian, Hebrew, or Islamic view of God, and then they force the Orisha to fit into this. This is completely and totally wrong. And this is because you don't have an understanding of Anago, currently called Yoruba, culture. So you have to have an understanding of Yoruba culture in order to fully understand the Orisha. If you are utilizing your default understanding, which is Western, which is Abrahamic, then you're not going to fully be able to connect with or understand the Orisha. And you're still basically just going to be worshiping the Abrahamic deities, but fooling yourself into believing that you're worshiping the Orisha. So that's why the summer intensive is necessary to give you a cultural, spiritual, metaphysical understanding of who the Orisha are from their place of origin, not from our Abrahamic view. Okay, so that's the Orisha intensive. That's the class that I'm doing for the summer. Those classes are $15 per class. And the only way to pay for them is to sign up for the recurring payment. Again, it's on the left of the screen when you go to gottobioshun.org. And when you click on the tab that says classes, to the left of the screen, you'll see all of your opportunities to sign up for the automatic recurring payment. Okay, so underneath the Orisha Intensive, we have the Spellcasting Intensive. This is the other intensive that I'm teaching this summer. So the Spellcasting Intensive is an intensive in which we are working with the cycles of the moon, which is one of the most important cycles that witches must learn how to follow. And we're working with the astrological sign under which the moon is falling at that time. So, for example, last week we worked on a banishing spell because we were under the sign of Sagittarius, and we are still in the waning moon, and this is the best time, the most auspicious time in the universe to banish or to let go of or to cleanse or to kill those things that are no longer serving us or that are toxic for us and bad for us. This is the best time to do that. So we went into a lot of depth on how that is done and the energy that you use to do it and how to do it most effectively. So that's the spellcasting intensive will be working intensively with those particular cycles and with the astrological sign. And with the astrological sign, the way that I utilize them is the Orisha that coincides with that. And this is a system that was created or that I use from Oyotunji, where my Ojubona was well, he wasn't trained there, but he was instrumental in creating this particular system. So this is the system I was trained to use, and that I'm sharing with you in this particular intensive. Now, as of today, I am also putting on the website a new class that I just realized last week actually may be necessary. And I feel ridiculous for not realizing that this class was necessary because when I put up in my Black Witchcraft group on Facebook that I was going to start teaching this class, one of my sisters that I've known, oh my God, Ruby is 9. I guess for not 8 or 9 years, said, we've been asking you to teach this class for like 15 years. And I didn't realize it. But I'm going to teach a class on mothering. So this will be a class on Black mothering, on attachment parenting, and mothering from a spiritual, witchy, properly metaphysical and woman-centered, Black woman-centered perspective. Okay, so I'm adding that class today. As with all of the classes, the major classes that I've added, the class will consist of 4 courses. So I will break it up into 2 because I want to do an 8-week class for mothering. I know I'm going to need some time to cover the topic. So what I'm going to do when I put it on the website, I haven't done it yet. I will do it after this. I'm going to break it up into 2 different classes. So the first course will consist of 4 classes, and then the second course will consist of 4 classes. So each course, as with the rest of them, will be 150. Each individual class will be 37.50. You cannot just buy the individual classes because it will not make sense to you that way. You have to buy the entire course. You can pay for it in installments if that is what you need to do. Okay, so I'm going to put that up on the website today. So, still working on it, still getting it together, but I wanted to let you all know what is available and hopefully give those descriptions so that you would have an idea as to how the classes are working now. Now, in the major courses that you click on. So let me give you an example. If you click on Black Witchcraft 1 and you purchase Black Witchcraft 1, all of the classes are coming to your inbox. They are already pre-recorded. So all of the classes are coming into your inbox. There is an email address that you will use to send an email to me so that I will get your Facebook information and add you to the Black Witchcraft group. Therefore, if you have any questions about the recorded classes, you'll be able to ask them in the group or you'll be able to ask me directly. Okay? But all of the major classes, all the major courses, the classes are already pre-recorded. So they will all be sent to your inbox or your email address at once. And then you'll be able to view them at your leisure whenever you have time. As I said, each class is an hour long. Now, for the summer intensive, these are live classes that I am doing every Wednesday and every Friday. So the Orisha Intensive I'm doing every Wednesday. The Spellcasting Intensive I'm doing every Friday. The Mothering class will be a live class that I will be doing every Monday. So I'm going to start that next Monday. Let me give you the date because I don't right off the top of my head know what date that will be. So that will be the 11th. So Monday evening, June 11th at 8:30 is when the mothering class will begin. So this will be Black mothering. Okay? All right. And that will be a live class for the 8 weeks that it lasts. Now, at the end of the summer intensives are lasting for 8 weeks. The mothering class is lasting for 8 weeks. At the end of the summer, these classes will then be available as pre recorded classes as well, and we'll start something else new. Unless you guys say in the group we want to continue these, then we'll consider the possibility of doing that. So just wanted to make sure that everyone was clear on the new format for the classes and also the new classes that will be offered. If you have questions about the classes, please contact me at Gmail, GOT, the number two, the letter B as in boy, OSHUN at gmail.com if you have questions about the classes or any spiritual services. Also, this summer, I will be doing an Eleke ceremony, and that is the ceremony where you receive the protection of the Orisha and you proclaim to the universe that you are a devotee of the Orisha tradition. This summer, I will be doing a warrior ceremony, and this is where you receive the Orisha that fight for you and give you psychic protection from a spiritual perspective. And I will be doing an initiation this summer and also participating in a Hand of Ifa ritual. So if you need any of those spiritual services, please email me. Emails that will not be entertained is any sort of debate back and forth about any kind of view that I've expressed on here. Please go and debate on your own channel. I don't debate with nobody. This is my channel. This is my thing. I don't debate on here. I don't have time for that, and I don't have a need for that. So if you want to debate, you're going to have to go do that on your channel. Also, if you're putting comments up underneath the video, I don't have time to read those. I am out here living a real life. I'm very rarely on here because I don't have time. Real life is not happening on this screen. Real life is happening in the world. So in general, that's what I'm out doing, is living. So I don't have time to entertain comments on the videos. If you need to know anything business-wise or anything class-wise, please feel free to email me. If you would like to debate, you will have to take that and do that elsewhere. All right. I hope that that makes it clear. If anything isn't clear, y'all, I really do believe it is an ant on me. I saw some ants over here by this window. I don't see them now, but I keep feeling something crawling. But if anything is not clear, please email me and I will make it clear as I possibly can. I will not be able to get back with you that day on that email. Okay? I will get back with you within 48 hours. All right. Y'all know how I do. Ecstasy, abundance, and bliss. To all those within the sound of my voice who are wishing the same for me and mine. And as always, we wish the lessons of life on those who are wishing us otherwise. I hope this was clear. It's looking a little glitchy and a little laggy. So I'm going to go back through and have a look at it. If it's not, I may have to do it again. So I pray that that's not the case. But all right. Peace, y'all. Reach out to me if you need me. If you're not already taking the classes, I hope to see you in the classes. If you know someone who is interested, please share this information with them. And please feel free to share the video with anyone that you think may be interested or just on your own social media platforms. All right, peace.